It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather on this Friday the 13th. Spooky. Conditions today across the Ozarks may be a little bit spooky too. We've had the rain and thunderstorm chances around. Of course, those started in the forecast yesterday. They continue today. So even though we are starting off very warm this morning, cloud cover keeping us in the upper 60s for those starting time temperatures, it is yet another day with scattered rain chances in the forecast. And for some in the Ozarks, this may result in some heavy downpours that could lead to flooding by this afternoon. We've got some rain on the radar this morning. Go ahead, grab all the rain gear if you're heading out the door right now. Take it slow on area roadways, and I'm expecting that there's not much of an issue with flooding this morning. However, as we go through the day, we see additional chances for showers and thunderstorms, and some of those opportunities could create some heavy downpours. There could be some localized flooding that happens later on this afternoon, so definitely on the afternoon drive as you're heading back home, make sure you watch for any flooded spots in the roadways, and I do expect some minor increases in some of the streams and rivers yet again across the Ozarks today. Showers and thunderstorms today, I think they're more numerous today than what we had around yesterday. Of course, yesterday, that afternoon development was the main show for us. We have this very slow moving upper level low pressure system, though, and it's allowing for us to see additional chances for showers and thunderstorms. A huge portion of the country expecting some form of rainfall today, and it does appear that many of our counties in northern Arkansas could see some of the heavier downpours. So if you're heading south, you're going to Bull Shoals Lake, you're heading down to Little Rock today, heads up, there could be some heavy downpours with some of those thunderstorms, and those are the places that are going to be most prone to flooding as we head into the afternoon hours. I expect that most of us see less than 2 inches of rainfall, but the 2-inch mark could be more common in extreme southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. Basically south of Highway 60, that's where anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall is expected through Father's Day. We continue to see these scattered rain chances on Saturday and Sunday. Also, we are not rain free for the weekend. There will be opportunities for some showers as this low pressure still moves out of the area. However, I think that the storms won't be an all-day thing, either Saturday or Sunday. So windows of dry time is my message for you for the weekend. Also, temperatures today will be limited into the upper 70s, but we see those numbers increase a little bit as we head into the weekend. We're back to the 80s. And then by early next week, we really start to see the heat build back into the region. And in fact, heat index values for Monday and Tuesday may be up into the 90s, pushing the triple digits. I don't quite think we get there, but it will be kind of muggy as we head into the start of next week. As I look at some of the long range charts, also, the future forecast starting June 19th through the 25th, Climate Prediction Center has our area outlooked in a region that will likely see temperatures above normal for this time of the year. So a little summer push of heat is not necessarily unwelcome after all the rainy days that we've had so far this month. We continue to hold those rain chances today and tonight. I think there's a really good chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms today. That may impact your Friday evening plans. The chance goes down tomorrow. I think it's about a 30% chance for some showers and a few thunderstorms during the day on Saturday, about a similar opportunity on Sunday. And we could even see a small chance for some rain and storm activity into Monday of next week. Temperatures, though, as I mentioned, today is the cool one. I have 77 for the high temperature in Springfield. Numbers tomorrow, though, should be back to the mid 80s. We'll stay in the mid 80s on Sunday. And then by Monday, we may be in the upper 80s with heat index values really on the rise as the dew point temperatures come up. Around the country, what's happening? It's heavy rainfall for parts of the Southern Plains and Minnesota today. We also have really hot weather headlines happening out on the West Coast. That will continue through the afternoon. We also have widespread coverage of showers and thunderstorms for the Arklatex region. I was mentioning this for northern Arkansas, but 2 to 4 inches of rainfall possible for a large region for Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. And that may lead to some additional flooding for our friends down south. So we'll be thinking of that as we head into the weekend forecast. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And here's the question that I left you with yesterday. What is the name given to the rotating bands of thunderstorms that extend outward from the center of a tropical cyclone? And the options were A, feeder bands, B, jet streams, C, trade winds, or D, monsoon troughs. You may have heard your television meteorologist talk about this, or any broadcast meteorologist. They are A, the feeder bands, and they are often what we start to see first. So, when the reporters go out to the coastal locations that are expecting a hurricane or tropical storm, they may talk about those first rounds of wind and rains being feeder bands. They are also known as inflow bands. You may have heard that term as well. They are bands of low-level clouds. They move into the updraft region of a thunderstorm or a hurricane. And in tropical meteorology, they describe the spiral-shaped bands of convection surrounding and moving toward the center of a tropical cyclone. They are associated with increased rainfall and potential for intense winds. So it's those feeder bands that extend out from the center of the tropical cyclone. So congrats if A, feeder bands was your choice. Here's your next chance to win. Which tropical weather phenomenon, also associated with hurricanes, can sometimes form a secondary eye within the storm, leading to unpredictable intensification? Do you think it is A, storm surge, B, eye wall replacement cycle, C, trade wind inversion, or D, monsoon trough? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. I want to thank you for ending the work week here with us at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I hope everybody stays dry today and that you find some dry time this weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. We'll chat again